Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3 coming to an end in just a few short weeks on August 7th. We have tons of new information about what will be arriving inside of the next season of Fortnite and beyond. We're going to be going over here in today's video, so trust me, you want to be sure you're staying tuned to the very end of it, as we have so many new updates to cover, including the brand new Fantastic 4 collaboration, which is finally making its way to the game. But first, we're getting so close to my goal of 440,000 subscribers, and if you subscribe right now, I'd greatly appreciate it. And as a bonus, consider dropping a like if you'd like to see this on your account the next time you log in. And if any of you guys had to picking up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTRAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And well, we wasted too much time, so let's jump straight into today's brand new video and uncover the next season of Fortnite. With just 18 days time, we will have the release of the next season of Fortnite, being Chapter 6 Season 4. And we do know by the end of this season, we will actually be getting an all-new live event. As obviously right now on the map, you probably would have noticed that we do actually have the arrival of brand new monoliths that are massive on the island. These are very clearly going to be a part of the event itself, which is honestly pretty cool, as we do know the next season is actually going to involve a brand new bug invasion, most likely coming from underneath the ground of the Fortnite island, considering these monoliths definitely do seem to be up to something sketchy. And in this live event, we most likely will finally be taking down the corrupted Dago, considering he's obviously the main villain that we do have here inside of Fortnite Super. So far, we do seem to only have one confirmed skin that will be arriving inside of the next season of Fortnite. But don't worry, we do actually have information as well about what will be coming afterwards. You want to be sure you're staying tuned for, as it's honestly pretty sick. But we do know we're actually going to be getting a brand new live event inside of Fortnite OG in just 6 days time, which is going to be a repeat of the rocket launch event that we had all the way back in 2018, I believe. It was the very first live event Fortnite ever done, which is actually kind of sick. So if you never were playing Fortnite, consider that was almost 8 years ago now, I have a chance to re-experience this event, which was actually a pretty cool one. But it does seem like it's actually going to be a little bit different compared to the way we actually knew it before. As we do know, the rocket normally does leave the island and leaves a massive rift open in the sky above it. You know, as part of this brand new OG event that we're going to be getting on the 26th of July, it looks like the rift will actually be turning red for some reason, which never happened before, so maybe this will somehow tie into the overall storyline that we currently have ongoing with Chapter 6. I think that would honestly be pretty cool, so definitely be sure you're staying tuned for that live event in just 6 days time. But inside of the item shop, we have just had the release of a brand new DC cosmetic coming in the arrival of Cyborg. I believe it's the final member of the Teen Titans that we actually have available here in Fortnite, considering I believe we already had all of them. And yes, I know it's kind of unfortunate that the Raven skin, which was obviously locked to Chapter 2 Season 6 Battle Pass, is no longer going to be obtainable. I suppose the item shop versions will have to do, and Robin obviously will make his way to the item shop 18 months after the season is ended. With the arrival of this brand new Cyborg skin, it actually confirms that we will not be getting a brand new Galactus outfit, as a lot of people were thinking that we were going to actually have Galactus make his way to the game alongside the Fantastic 4. We did have it leaked last week that we're going to have a brand new skin that is going to have a large body, and it's also going to have circuit patterns going through it, and obviously Galactus definitely fits that criteria. It turns out that that was actually just the Cyborg skin, which is still pretty cool to have inside of Fortnite. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about it. But we do still have the arrival of the Fantastic 4 finally making their way into Fortnite, as it looks like they're actually going to have 4 brand new bundles making their way to the item shop and 20 brand new cosmetics. Each member obviously getting their very own bundle from Reed Richards' Mr. Fantastic, which I think is actually going to be a pretty cool one, coming alongside with a back bling, a harvesting tool, and I believe also an emoticon, which I think is going to be pretty cool. I'm guessing his harvesting tool is most likely going to be unique to Mr. Fantastic, most likely using his body to make up a harvesting tool, considering he's able to change his body whatever way he wants. It's definitely going to be pretty cool, and this is for the arrival of the brand new Fantastic 4 movie, releasing in just a few short days time. They are going to be the movie versions and not the comic book ones, considering they were obviously defeated during the Absolute Doom season. And then next up, we do also have the Invisible Woman, who is obviously going to be another pretty sick skin, obviously being in the form of Sue Storm, who do you know is also going to have a brand new backbling and harvesting tool called the Psionic Orbs. Most likely be showcasing her invisibility powers and also her force field abilities, which we do actually have an emote as well, which you can see right here. It's actually currently inside of the game files. Another pretty sick skin. I honestly can't wait to see these in game, considering they're most likely going to look like the actors. Then we do also have the Human Torch, one of my personal favorite members of the Fantastic Four, and we do know he's actually going to have 2 different edit styles, one of them being his normal variant, which obviously is going to look like this. They also will have a flame on variant, which is basically going to have his entire body engulfed in flames, which I think is going to look super sick in game. I hope we can do some sort of emote to actually transform between the two. It's going to look so sick in game. I can't wait to see this one, honestly, as we do even have a brand new harvesting tool called the Torch's Flame, and also a backbling and an emoticon, which obviously we have yet to see. Finally, we do have the arrival of the Thing as well. Obviously, he's going to be a pretty bulky skin, considering obviously he's quite a big character. Probably going to be along the scale of the actual Hulk skin that we already had in Fortnite, which was obviously for Marvel as well, which is also going to make for a pretty cool outfit, I'm not going to lie. And you also will be able to pick all of these skins up in a one bundle, which will include all 4 outfits and every single cosmetic they come with. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to be needing this brand new bundle, as I want to hook up a ton of you guys with the brand new Fantastic Four cosmetics. They should be releasing over the next few days just before the brand new movie releases. But be sure to keep an eye out on that. But obviously, we do know that the next season is going to be that brand new bug invasion, and it looks like we're actually going to be seeing the arrival of the Blue Beetle, considering we've had tons of Warner Bros. Collabs over the course of Chapter 6. Now, better than have a DC hero obviously coming in the form of Blue Beetle here in Fortnite, which I think is super sick that we're finally getting more DC skins in the game. Blue Beetle definitely fits the theming of a bug invasion, considering, well, obviously he has Beetle in the name of the character. So far, for every single season we've had in Chapter 6, we've had some sort of Warner Bros. Collaboration within the Battle Pass. Obviously kicking it off with Godzilla, Mortal Kombat, and obviously here inside of Chapter 6 Season 3, we had the arrival of Superman and also Robin. I'm sure we'll get even more information of what exactly will be happening with the next season of Fortnite once the brand new event obviously takes place, which obviously we know is going to involve these monoliths. Don't worry, we do also have even more information as well about future seasons of Fortnite, which honestly sound pretty sick, as they're going to be arriving sooner than you think. But we do have a quest right here to set up scanners to form warning perimeter. Okay, I'm guessing this is to do with Dago attacking the Supernova Academy, which you can see we have a lot of different changes here. But we have 4 more to go. Another one here. Another one here. One here, and I think we only have 1 more left, and it's a little bit of distance away, and we have the Superman medallion. Oh, and we have the last one here. It's just inside of zone. Let's quickly grab that, and there we go. Very nice. So we do know that the next season of Fortnite is going to be the final season that we do actually have on the Chapter 6 island, obviously being Season 4. But after that, we will be going directly into a 1-month-long season, which we obviously have had over the last few years now. Obviously starting off with Fortnite OG, Fortnite Remix, and only recently we had the mini season for Galactic Battle. And while it looks like that trend is not going to be slowing down anytime soon, as we're going to be getting the arrival of a brand new Simpsons themed season that's going to be lasting 1 month, which is honestly pretty sick, I'm not going to lie, as we're actually going to have a brand new map that actually takes place on Springfield, which obviously is a very popular location in The Simpsons, basically being the entire town. And we do know that this brand new map is going to be a lot smaller than your regular Battle Royale map, more or less being around the same size as a reload map, which honestly makes sense considering it's only going to be around for 1 month, and it's going to be a completely fresh map that we've never seen in Fortnite before, and is obviously a part of that brand new Disney collaboration, which we have had ongoing now for quite some time, as The Simpsons is owned by Disney. And we did even have a Dad's bundle that actually made its way to the item shop not too long ago for Father's Day, which obviously did include the likes of Hank Hill. We also had Cleveland Brown and also Bob from Bob's Burgers, which was honestly a pretty cool collaboration. I know so many people are wondering, where is Homer Simpson? And well, it's safe to say he's going to be one of the main characters that we do get inside of this brand new 1-month-long season Battle Pass, which is honestly pretty cool considering the home map is going to look like a cartoon, kind of similar to the art style of the Peter Griffin skin. Obviously all of those dads in that bundle, which I can't wait to see, I'm not gonna lie. But don't worry, we have even more that you definitely want to be sure you're staying tuned for. But we managed to get the Superman mythic, but we do only have a little bit of health left, so I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot to do with it just yet. Okay, there should be some people right here in this water. What is this guy doing? Okay, there's one. Don't tell me we're only going to get 1 elimination with Superman before we get sent back. Oh, got someone here. Man, that guy did a double jump. What was that? Okay, well, that's it. We're about to go back to human. Big rip. But obviously that means we're going to have roughly 5 skins in that battle pass, kind of similar to all of those shorter seasons that we normally do get, roughly having 50 tiers in the base battle pass, with Homer Simpson obviously being one of them, and most likely Marge Simpson as well, as it doesn't look like we're actually going to be getting the arrival of the likes of Bart Simpson, Lisa Simpson, or even Maggie, considering we never really do get the kids in the game itself, which honestly makes so much sense, as we've never had any of these characters in the game beforehand. And I mean, even the size of these characters, I don't think it would really work that well unless they completely change the sizing, which I think would be a little bit cursed. But it looks like we're also going to be seeing the likes of Itchy and Scratchy also getting their very own skins, which I think is going to be pretty cool. These are obviously the cartoon character within the Simpsons universe that normally show up on the TV in some of the episodes. And also the arrival of Krusty the Clown. And obviously we're going to be seeing tons of brand new Simpsons characters make their way into the item shop over the course of the season, kind of similar to what happened during Fortnite Galactic Battle, as we did have so many different Star Wars characters who finally made their way into the game, such as Darth Jar Jar and also Mace Windu, a lot of characters that a lot of people wanted in the game forever. And what looks like they're all going to be arriving with the arrival of the brand new Simpsons themed season that will be arriving after season 4. So be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for that, considering that season's only going to be 1 month long, and it is set to actually have an alien invasion in that season, obviously being the aliens from the Simpsons universe, which I think is actually going to be pretty cool. You can be sure to leave your thoughts on that down in the comments, as obviously it's going to be the final season we do get before we move into chapter 7, which is honestly kind of crazy to think about that we're only a few months away from that. But overall, how do you guys feel about a brand new Simpsons themed season making its way into the games? I think it's actually going to be a pretty sick and unique one for sure, especially considering it's a whole map themed around one entire collaboration, which we've never really seen before. Oh, we do only have 8 people left here, and we're getting shots already. What are you up to, buddy? Oh, that guy was super low. And we have somebody shooting over in this direction here. Oh yeah, we have a lot of builds over there. Okay, there's a big tree in the way here. GG's. Think we have this in the bag, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. We found them. We found them. My goodness. Oh my god, we are super low right now. That's the last guy as well. Heal up, bro. Oh, I see it. And GG's Green Arrow. So that's everything arriving here in Fortnite just before we do get the release of Fortnite Season 4, and also the next season after that being the second mini season we do also get here in Chapter 6. Now you guys excited to see a brand new Simpsons themed season also make its way into Fortnite? It's also going to be another 1 month long season. But unfortunately that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video, and if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support credit code YTORAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And if you enjoyed, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.